Coach, we'll start with an opening statement.
Yeah. Another great game, tough game on our side. I like the way we started, where we scored first and they answered very quickly. And then you give that to a team that's been around and they kind of know how to do that. I think this is a great learning opportunity for us. It's humbling, but we know we're not good enough. We're winning, but we're still not good enough. That's a World Series team we just played, and they've got an elite pitcher. And I thought we're making contact, it's just not going anywhere. And I felt like we were kind of trying to make contact versus swinging like this one has been swinging and just really trying to square the ball up. And Pickering had a phenomenal weekend off of her, and it's a good example of tenacity and focus, but planning. And our team learned that we have to walk up with a plan to execute. And you can watch her plan because she almost says it out loud between pitches. And she's very focused when she's at the plate. And so we understand this felt really uncomfortable. It did not feel good watching this happen on our own field. But this is what this young team has to learn as we go forward. It's going to happen.
James, Chap.
Patty, when you offense faces a pitcher like this, which you've had them on your roster before, and you've faced them before throughout your entire career, and it's a tough series or a tough game or two, how do you come back and get your offense going again? What's kind of the game plan over the next few days to get your offense recharged?
I don't think I have to say anything. If I'm trusting this team and what their wants are, I think they're going to hopefully put in their own work and really come together as a team and decide that our offense has just got to get a little bit sharper and swing with a little more passion. And somebody that has just been a really phenomenal leadoff for us is Abby Dayton, and she is showing that a walk means a lot. She's getting timely hits. She's putting herself in scoring position. I think there's some of these athletes that we have to learn from, but the work has to be a little bit sharper, a little bit better. And I think we just still need to experience more. You're looking at Nelly, and Nelly's a freshman, right? Like where everybody's forgetting some of this, and it's not an excuse for us, but there's just a lot of names on this that are new to this program, and this is coming at us fast, and we're just going to keep working through it, and we've got to stick together as a team as we go through this forward.
Kasidi, Coach had mentioned just the kind of weekend you've had and going all the way back to Columbia. It was 15 straight. Just what's working for you, and I guess not that your approach changes, but how can that be a reinforcement to everyone else to kind of stick with your approach that the work will kind of come through?
One thing in the game I tried to talk to everyone was we just have to be better. Everyone needs to be better. No one's out there hitting a home run every at bats. Everyone has an opportunity to be better. And just knowing that Carlin's good, I will give it to her. She is amazing. But we trained all week for this. We should have executed better. So it's just we have to be better coming forward.
Jenny and then Colton.
Patty, can you take I know obviously the disappointment of today and losing the series, but can you take the 20,000-foot view? You're going into your SEC off week, just where this team is and just what you sort of see as you look around their place in sort of the landscape right now.
I can tell you, I believe in this team. I really, really do. They do work, and they want to be good. And what I see from that landscape is they want to be good so bad that they're not. Does that make sense?
Trying a little too hard.
Yeah, they're definitely they're players that are walking out of the dugout and going into the bathroom, take a moment because they didn't make a play that probably couldn't have been made by anybody else, or they strike out with the runner in scoring position and they walk away, and they're very, very hard on themselves because they want to be so good. So how do I, as a coach and our coaching staff, relax this team and get them to understand that they are good enough, and they believe that everything is wrapped around them. And I'm like, that's a selfish attitude to take because this is a team. And sometimes pitchers can feel that way, and rightly so, because they handle the ball so much. But we can't point at Sam. We can't point at KD. We've got to continue to play good defense, which we had this whole weekend. We played really well. This one made a big catch in the outfield. That saved the game from getting out of reach. But there's just a lot of unnecessary pressure that we're putting each player, not all of them, but enough of them that are in the lineup that they need to just stop because it's just not working.
Can I ask a follow-up? Because, I
Yeah.
mean, you guys, even though you're talking about offense needs to be better, players maybe are still looking for the right mix of approach. You guys still sit here 31-3.
I know.
And, you know, you said Tennessee's a World Series team, and you basically went toe-to-toe with them. Like, is there sort of a balance there even?
It's just stupid. It's just stupid that I'm thinking, like, if we're all realistic, you know what we lost. You know what we have. We're trying to develop that the best that we can, and they've done amazing things. But you would have thought that our season was over after we walked into that locker room. Like, I'm looking at this while JT's talking. I'm like, we're 32-3. I mean, we're doing something right, but we're also facing probably the best pitcher in the SEC right now. So that's the championship mindset expectation is whatever. There's no excuses. You find ways to win. And that's what she's been used to. That's what she got to witness. And that's what we're trying to develop. That work for you? You're hard to please.
Me?
Yes.
Not true. Not true.
Well, for Kasidi and Nelly, just what makes Carlin so tough to
Let's be honest, she just threw a 7 to 8 mile an hour pitch. If you saw the reaction, you have 0.31 seconds to react. Who's doing that? So it's like, let's be
You
realistic.
are.
Yeah. But like, let's be realistic. Like, she's one of the top SEC pitchers. Like, she's earned that right. She's good. No one else is doing what she's doing. So that's what I
Yeah, I mean, exactly that. Especially if you look at her, like, she's very confident in herself. And I think that kind of makes her opponent have to kind of bow up. Some people do, some people don't. I mean, she's just an all-around great player. I heard she's a great person, too. So, I mean, like, just all around, she's just good. And it's up to other teams to bow up.
You just seen it, Mason?
Patty, you mentioned her. I just wanted to ask about Sam this weekend for her. A lot of pitches and a lot of good moments. You know, that tough moment in the fourth inning. But for her, just how do you evaluate her and what and some of those good moments, but also what she can maybe learn from that fourth inning?
I'm with Sam. I feel so much better. She didn't have a great Friday night, but she came back today and threw really well. She threw one first pitch to their hitter, threw a changeup, and she had a plan to say, if it's a changeup, I'm sitting on it, and she hit it out, and that was kind of the results of all of this. So ended up like a walk and then a hit, and then we got into that situation. So like I said to the team in the locker room, you don't put it on anyone. She's throwing her guts out, and she has gotten better over the Friday jitters. It's a loud crowd, and you just try to get momentum from that. But you could feel Tennessee fighting on the other side. They were very animated, which I don't think it affected us. We're blaming all this on us not executing.
Mason?
Patty, is there something to be said for this week not having to worry about a SEC weekend and the grind that playing in this league presents, and to maybe be able to restore some confidence?
Yeah, I don't think we've lost confidence at all. I think we know we just have to get better. We have to put in the work and really start creating plans when you walk to the plate. That the ones that do that are the ones that I just feel have a good, you can look at them at the plate and know exactly what they're trying to do. You can see it. You can watch Pick in between pitches. She'll mumble something. Or she'll look at someone and go, did you, and it's kind of cool to see, like she's trying to crack the code, so to speak. I think this next weekend will give an opportunity for maybe some others to play a little bit. UCF is a good team, without question. We know that. We play them. So it might not be as intense, but for us, it's going to feel that way for us because we need to keep getting better. That's our goal for the week. Is we're going to look different next weekend, whatever that looks like.
Anything else, guys? Thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.